Members of Congress say that Texas is ground zero in the fight against Sharia law. This is Thursday, February 5th, 2026.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State. The Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Thanks for spending part of your Thursday with the Texas Minute. Attorney General Ken Paxton is suing Bexar County for using taxpayer money to defend illegal aliens from deportation. More on that story coming up. A congressional coalition is growing in the fight against Sharia law in the United States, with members of Congress warning that Texas is, quote, ground zero in that fight. Republican U.S. Representatives Keith Self of McKinney and Chip Roy of Austin formed the Sharia-Free America Caucus in December. It now boasts 33 members from 18 states, including Brandon Gill of Flower Mound and Michael Cloud of Victoria. At a press conference this week, the caucus members laid out their case against Sharia. Here's Representative Self.
It is time to ban Sharia, defend our country, and save Western civilization.
Next week, Representative Roy, who chairs the House Judiciary Subcommittee on the Constitution, will be holding a hearing on Sharia law and its incompatibility with the U.S. Constitution. Texas' new $1 billion school choice program officially opened for business yesterday, marking the first opportunity for families to apply for education freedom accounts under legislation that was enacted last year. By noon, more than 20,000 applications had been submitted. Eligible students can apply to receive public funds for private school tuition, homeschooling expenses, and other approved educational services for the upcoming school year. The rollout comes amid heightened scrutiny of which schools and vendors can participate in the program. Last month, Attorney General Ken Paxton issued a legal opinion affirming that the Comptroller's Office has the authority to exclude schools or vendors if they are tied to entities designated under Texas law as foreign terrorist organizations, transnational criminal organizations, or foreign adversaries. Applications can be submitted through March 17th. You might recall that a Texas A&M University professor was terminated after undercover recordings showed her discussing how to teach LGBT subjects to children as young as 3. The resulting controversy ultimately led to the departure of former Texas A&M President Mark Welsh, who had defended the original course content as essential for the training of psychiatrists and school superintendents. Well, now Melissa McCool has filed a lawsuit against the university system. She claims Texas A&M violated her First Amendment rights. Sheesh. Yeah, because as we all know, the Founding Fathers were insistent that taxpayers be forced to subsidize the LGBT infatuation of university professors. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Are you worried about your kid's future? You should be. I'm Charles Blaine with Texas Tomorrow. This is a show where we're going to talk about the issues and the people that are pushing the policies that concern your family, your home, and your kids. Catch Texas Tomorrow every Thursday.
Attorney General Ken Paxton is asking a court to shut down Bexar County's taxpayer-funded deportation defense program for illegal aliens, arguing that it violates state law and the Texas Constitution. Bexar County commissioners budgeted more than $500,000 for the program. The money is specifically earmarked to pay lawyers to represent illegal aliens in federal deportation proceedings. That's a role typically handled either by private counsel or nonprofit organizations, not by county governments. Paxton framed the program as an attempt by local officials to interfere with federal immigration enforcement while using statewide taxpayers as the funding source. He calls it a, quote, flagrant violation of state law and the Texas Constitution. Bexar County officials declined to comment on the lawsuit. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was based on the original reporting of Aaron Anderson, Brandon Waltons, Adam Kahn, and Sydney Henry. Production duties are handled by Nick Shepard. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Now, go make it a great day.